Lemmens, and I'm here with Richard Ibghy, and we're presenting Stacking Crates to Reach a Banana at Contemporary Calgary. This exhibition brings together 5 large bodies of work that were created between 2012 and today. These works share several threads. There are thematic connections between them. One of them is the question of labor. So how work, human and non-human, has been thought about, observed, and quantified over time, and particularly from a scientific perspective.
The title of the exhibition, Stacking Crates to Reach a Banana, is inspired from one experiment at the early 20th century by a comparative psychologist named Wolfgang Kohler, who, with a group of chimpanzees, created a structure in the middle of which he suspended a banana. Much to his surprise, one of the chimps, a female, managed to come up with the idea to stack the crates one on top of the other and was able to reach the banana. And this was a big surprise to him as well as to other scientists that studied animal behavior, showing that they were able to reason and to problem solve. So immediately behind us is a piece entitled Anthology of Performance Pieces for Animals. The piece consists of a series of constructions, each of which materializes a particular structure that have been devised by a scientist in a laboratory setting in order to measure the cognitive capacity of various animals.
In the large room behind us, we've combined 2 bodies of work that have never been shown together before. One of them is each number, and the other one is entitled, Is There Anything Left to Be Done at All? And it's a series of videos that are traces of a kind of experiment that we did during a residency at Trinity Square Video in Toronto. So for this piece, we invited 4 artists from different disciplines to come and spend time with us in the space. And it's a space that's dedicated to video production. And each one came and spent about 4 days with us. And what we were trying to explore with them was the possibility of removing the ends from creative gesture. So not doing things to produce something or to arrive at an end point, but to stay in a moment of creative exploration and trying things out or reflecting. One of the things that we're trying to do is to bring a questioning of the methods of representation or the visual tools that are used to conceive and present these interpretation or these observations into visual forms. The exhibition includes graphical representations, scaled models that resemble architectural maquettes, constructions that bring to 3-dimensionality graphs and diagrams and floor plans. The piece, if it's about labor and its measurement, is also an index of our own labor as artists. To create these materialization, we use little bamboo skewers that we'll color with ink. We make knots in threads, we glue things, we drill things, and our labor is extremely visible in the pieces or the constructions that result from this. So there's nothing hidden, there's nothing mysterious about it. And the quantity of sculptural constructions that we've made reflects our time spent constructing this and making these evaluations of labor tangible and concrete. So there's 2 aspects of labor that are incarnated in the object.
When making these constructions, we're very careful with measuring the length of the bamboo skewers or positioning in order to reflect as best we can the original. But because of the materials and because of the methods that we use, they are very, very gross approximations. And in that sense, through our constructions, we try to question the objectivity with which the data is normally presented with vectors, for example. And so there's a way that the materials also comment on the scientific processes themselves. The exhibition, Stacking Crates to Reach a Banana, will be on at Contemporary Calgary until August 16th.